All right, so I think we got a new video here. I always say the same thing. I just come up with ideas, But recently I got a PC, and like I'd say like a month or two ago, and now, uh, I mean it was like $400 for the whole PC. Uh, got the monitor and everything ready. So, but right now, we've already got some upgrades where we got a cooler MSI at AOI, and then we got RAM. We got a new processor right here. This thing came free. I think it was with the processor. So I'll take that. And I was gonna buy one of these SSDs anyways. And we got that, and then we got B650 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi motherboard. So yeah, goes with our processor over here. So we'll see how we get to it. Yeah. So currently this is set up right here. We got the PS5 in the bag. Purchased monitor. Basically everything off right here. I purchased off Facebook Marketplace. Some steals on there. I think the monitor was $100. I don't even know what it is. It's some HP something, 27-inch F something. I don't know. Keyboard I got like for like $30. I think keyboard and the mouse. And then with this monitor, I guess he threw in a mouse for free. So that was a plus. I threw in some old PS5 headset that I used to have, and then here we are. Inside, not a whole lot of lights or anything like that. It's a 260 GTX. So for the graphics card, we got some old school processor. We got an AMD 3 motherboard in there, so it's old school. That's why I wanted to upgrade that. And then yeah, we got some hard drive and stuff, but not. And yeah, let's try to get these parts installed. See if everything runs a little better. I mean, it runs fine. I'm playing some Minecraft, been addicted, but yeah, we'll see what happens after all the upgrades. All right, guys, here we are. About to barely get started up. I downloaded Windows on Windows 11. I was on Windows 10 before, and I'm so new to it. So I asked my friend, said I should probably do Windows 11. I downloaded it on the USB. I got the motherboard here. I'm gonna start taking this stuff apart. I just have everything ready. So I got the USB. Later when it's time to set it up, I'll get it going. All right, I'll update you guys in a bit. All right, so here we are. Got the new motherboard here. From what I know, I gotta start moving the things that I need from the old one to this new one. Like memory. This is where we're gonna do the CPU. The supposedly the hardest part, I guess. Well, I mean, I'm completely new to this, so the CPU as well. But memory here. I'll start with the memory. I think it's easy enough. For what I know, we gotta use slot 2. We gotta use slot 2 and 4. Yeah, slot 2 and 4 because those are paired. First, it says right here first. 2 and 2 are paired. Yeah. All right. Oh, here we are. Popping these out. So yeah, here we are. I think these are like LED and stuff, RGB and all that. So sockets. Oh, they're lining up. Do I just press down? Let the flip these things in. There just needs a lot more force in here. What you would think. But oh, it's starting to go in. I'm scared. Oh, I think it was in that time. What the heck? Until it clicks. There we go. Got 2 clicks. They're in. That one's in there. Time to do the other one. Move that. I actually put that away from you guys. Alright, so that one went that way. I'm guessing this should be the same. That side clicked in. This side clicked in. And I think they're seated in. Alright, that was a little scary. Not gonna lie. I've only got 2 sticks. I don't think I'll need any more than that. So there's those ones. Next, CPU. Box it here. Ta-da-da. Don't want to mess that up. That's expensive. I guess red team. For what I know, this clicks out. Open that up. That should open up. Where'd the CPU go? Oh. Little sticker. I'm not sure where to put that. Dang, it's kind of heavy for this little piece, whatever it is. All the copper there. Don't want to touch that. Yeah, this thing is heavy. For tiny it is. Alright. Little triangle there. Oh, there's supposed to be a triangle. Oh, a triangle right here on this corner. Let's slot that in. A little jiggle. Feels secured. Put that down. Oh, now I'm scared. Okay. So it says maroon here, but I thought that's supposed to pop out. Oh, I'm scared. Oh. Oh. Is it in? I think it's in. I don't know. I didn't hear any click or anything, so looks good enough. Not sure. Well, there's that. CPU's in. We're good there. What else? What else do we need? So far I got a cooler over here that I think we install later on. There was an air fan before, an air cooler before, but a friend told me to get this. Shout out to RBN Ruben. He's been helping me through all this. He's the one that kind of persuaded me into getting the PC and helped me keep it because I was thinking of selling it, but yeah, that's that. And yeah, shout out to RBN. Check out his channel, RBN. Shout out Ruben. All right, next, last PC. Well, this PC, I guess, technically had a HDD and an M2 SSD that I installed later, but the main one was the HDD. So now we got this free one from them. I was gonna buy I think I'll still buy a 2 terabyte later on, but this is gonna be the main one that's gonna hold the OS on it. And yeah, we're gonna install this one before we get it in there. I believe it's supposed to go in here. All right, well, there's that opened up. We gotta take these screws out. Oh, that one don't come out. Maybe later on that you take the sticker out. I'm not sure what this does. It's probably heatsink. Not sure what it means. Don't know any of that. But this little slot lines up there. Slide it in. Oh, that didn't sound too pleasing, but oh. Alright, so that's that. I'll start taking the sticker off. Hope I don't screw this up. There's that. Alright, this. I don't know if they're supposed to tighten down or not. Oh, look, it is. Yep, it is. It's all black, so it's hard to see. Now it won't stick on. There we go. Got a little snug up. There we go. I think that's everything that we have to put on so far. So far, I think we're done. Next clip, I'll show you guys if it's going in or we're using the AOI. Actually, I thought I was going to leave you guys, but I cracked this open, the cooler. I just want to show you guys the opening and all that. So this will be the thing that goes on the CPU. Put this out of the way. Oops. This will be the thing that goes on the CPU, this little block thing. We got fans. This is, you guys see, yeah, radiator right here. The fans will later go on that. 3 fans. I got a 360 AOI, 360 millimeters. And this, I believe, is all the hardware that it needs. I believe these are the brackets that are needed. How do I know what it is? It says MSI 1700 on it, but we'll crack this open a bit actually. These are the splitters, I think. Noise reducer. Yeah, these are splitters. I bought them because the PC didn't have the fans working on it, so I fixed them up, or I installed new ones because last one weren't working. So yeah, basically this is all the hardware. This is the paste. Right here, the paste. Focused. Comes with its thermal paste. Yeah. That little baggie. Throw that away. Okay, so I don't think I need to install anything off this. So we're actually maybe these brackets. Let me figure out which ones it is I'll need. There's a lot of brackets here. Let me figure that out, and then we'll install that on the motherboard before putting it into the PC again. I've done some research on the website, so what I'll be needing are chassis fans, but that'll be till later. That'll be connected to the whole radiator and everything. The PC, I got bracket screws. There's a for these. It says AMD. Had a whole lot of other brackets for Intel, AM4, whatever they are. Yeah, and then we got these 12 fan screws. Those will be to connect these fans to the radiator. So from what I know, what I remember is this side is the way air should blow. I should show arrows on these ones actually. I'm guessing arrow. Where is it at? Any arrows to indicate? I'm not seeing an arrow here, guys. But I believe this is the way. Let me check on the PC right now. This should all be hooked up like that, I believe. Just like this. So logo on this side and just goes up. So I'll screw all these in real quick. And yeah, I'll get back to you. Okay, we're back again, and I put you guys back on the floor because I'm gonna need more space here. Now, one thing I've noticed, this fan I think, and this fan will have to go out because I know the radiator is supposed to be on the top here, so I'll be taking this fan out, and I'm not sure if this one to get more space in here, but we'll do that, and then we'll put the motherboard in, and then see, it should fit, and then we'll go from there. Okay, moment of truth. It should be in now. Or it should be able to go in. Okay, there's it. I'll line up all the standoffs. Either way, we're missing two, I think, two of these screws. Tiny screws, so. I believe when you get a case, it'll all come with that, so. I think once I get a case or whatever, I'll have to do all this again, but yeah, that's fine. Learn something new. Man, a magnet would be really coming in right now, but yeah, that one's gonna be annoying to get to. Okay, sorry guys. So, my phone just died, and that last clip got cut short. It was a pretty big process. So, last thing we had done was, I believe it was putting the motherboard in. So we did that. Well, I think it was last thing. I think we're adjusting the set screws, and now here we've got everything in. We screwed it all in, and I've adjusted all these wires because I had to take them out, had to readjust them, pull them all through. So now we're ready to start plugging things in. So now we're here, yeah, plug everything in. What is this wire? Oh, it's a fan cable. Yep. So where was I? Yeah, because I had to take the break. Now I lost my train of thought. Oh, next thing was the radiator. So we got this. It's a heavy boy. Damn, this thing's. Oh man, I did not account for this. So this AOI is way bigger than my case. Well then, that's a bit tricky now. What? You see, what'd I tell you? Got bit in the butt for not buying a new case. It should have been a 240 that I should have got, but I went with the 360 because I might as well just future-proof it in case we got anything bigger, a bigger GPU or whatever. So what can I do now? So what kind of tower is this then? Is this like a mid tower then? Man, I'm about to just mount this thing on the top of it. Is that possible? Man, wow, I should have got a case. Well then, screwed myself. Well then, I don't know if I can just do it without. I need something on here. So this is tough. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can use my last air cooler and see if I can put it on here. If not, well then we're gonna have to either new case or a new AOI. Yeah, I'll see what I can figure out here. I'll be back. If not, yeah, and probably be a new case. I don't want to downgrade a good sized radiator. So, alright guys, so we're back, and so I think what we're gonna do is I think I'll get a new case, but it won't be here for probably a week, I'm guessing. Yeah, because I'm gonna need a bigger one. It's a 360 AOI, and then so I think right now we're just gonna mount it, and then I'm gonna just like leave it on top or something so it'll still work and everything, or see if I can get it running before that, and then when it comes in, we'll just swap everything out and then be good. So right now, I just keep setting up this AOI. Got these 4 little screws, tiny friggin' things, to mount up the brackets for the AM5. Screwdriver. Screw this in. There we go. So AM5, so. And then from what I know is that will just mount up here with these clips here. Just go right here, I think. Get this one. And wait, upside down, I think. Yeah, we'll get the thermal paste here in a bit, but let's see how I'm gonna fit this. Look on here. And they'll just go right on top. So again, I will be putting thermal paste here in a second. Just gotta make sure this fits up here. there's that. So now I see how to mount it. I'm not sure if I should do thermal paste because I will be removing all this. Yeah, but it should be easy. I don't think I'll be removing the head there, so yeah, I'll probably just put the thermal paste on now. So let's see. Take it all apart. As you can see, this thing is absolutely tiny, so I don't think I'll be taking this off anytime soon. So fine. Let's see. Put a little blob in the middle. Oh, I'm scared. Oh, probably lose a little. In case I need some more, I'm gonna leave some in case. There's that. Seal this up. Thought there'd be a plastic thing, a little plastic film. I think that's good. I'll show you guys here real quick. So there you go. That's all hooked up. Then when I stand it up, I'll probably just set it up here or something. Leave the lid off until I get another case. That's all tightened down. Yeah, I'm not sure how tight you're supposed to have that, but seems good enough. Alright. Next up, I think probably wire everything up. I think the fans, I think next. I'll be back. I gotta research again. Alright, so I just looked up the manual and everything for this thing, so I undid all the wires for this thing, and we got this splitter right here, this I guess noise, oh not this one actually. There's another splitter. Where did I leave it? I just had it. All right here. Yep. So here we go. This is for the fans. Plug in all these. Start connecting all of them up. I guess this one's the fan as well. Click all that in. All right. So we got all three right here. I'll organize this later on. And now, or actually, you guys down here, the pump. This is the water pump down here. So let me do this one. Okay, this is a 3-prong, 3-hole one. What is this? The female connector. Both females here, so these will plug into the motherboard directly, I believe. This one is the fan, so it will go, or a pump fan. I mean, this is gonna be the pump. Plug this in right up here. Labels on them. This one is RGB. I will have this as its own standalone. I don't want to connect it with the. I think you can connect it up with this thing right here, like the radiators ones. This one I will give it its own down here if I can find it. So we got those plugged up. And then what follows will be RGB, I believe. Okay, so all these will plug in. I'll have these plugged into the system. I'll get those plugged in later on. RGBs, I believe. Okay, so this one will be the slave one, and then all of them will just piggyback off of it. Man, that's a whole lot of wires. Okay, now, time to collect all the RGB ones. This is the female. Then we got the male connector right here. This will plug into the following one. This will plug into this. Just like that. Later on, this shall plug into the. I'll leave the first one. This side will be the slave one. Then start plugging the rest of them. Piggyback off. The next one is. Okay, so all these are better angle. Okay, these are RGBs all plugged up. I'll split these up. These are the fan ones. These I'll put them down here. The RGBs I'll keep up in this corner. There should be a plug-in for them, right? And then for the RGB, there will be one spare that would be for if I want to piggyback anything else. So this will plug into the corner right up here. The rest, I'll start plugging in the rest of them. Get a better view here. There we go. Okay, so here, graphics card. I'm not gonna put that one in yet. USB. This is USB 3. Yes. USB 3.0. Where does that go? It's a big plug-in. I cannot get that one. What the heck? Where's the light at? Got it on a tripod here. Alright, you guys, I'm back here. And, well, I think I've plugged in. I couldn't get that last USB. My fault. It was the audio over here. I was trying to plug it into a USB slot and didn't let me until I looked at the connectors. So yeah, it looks like I've got everything plugged up. Got CPU power, got the motherboard power, all the fans plugged up, I think. Last thing I think I believe is GPU. Hopefully I can get this in here. Gonna be a mess trying to get all this in here. So yeah, I believe that should be one of the last things that I'm missing now. I'm trying to think. Oh, then the little heat shield that I have back here for the, what is it, that little shield thingy? I don't know what it's called. And yeah, okay, I'll come back to you guys when I see if I can get this one in. Okay, now we're back yet again. Another update. I got all that in. So now I believe I should have everything I needed. Yeah, I screwed up a little bit again. I had to take this out again because didn't have enough space down there, so I took it out just to make some more room. Screwed up yet again, but we live and we learn. So, yep. Now I will try to boot it up. This is where things could go bad. So I'll update you guys real quick. I'll just plug everything back up and see what happens. Okay, so I think I messed up again. That IO shield or whatever it's called was supposed to go in first, I believe. But a good thing I'm gonna switch out the case either way. But now everything's plugged in. Moment of truth, I will power is in, so I will flip the switch and I will see what will happen. Okay. A little scared. Okay, flip the switch. Okay, power flipped. Let's see if it will start up. Okay, that was sick. Okay. Yep. Okay, what happened? Why'd it go quiet? I didn't even check. I just realized I didn't even check if there's water. New CPU installed. Didn't read what it said. They're going crazy. Oh, I also did not take the stickers off those. Those might make USB total KDB mice 2 deducted. Okay, that is sick. I believe now I put in the flash or I figure out. I think first I believe I figure out all the BIOS settings and stuff like that first, and then second, and then I think the USB goes in. Not sure about that. Research yet again. Okay, quick little update again. So I started it up, looked at the BIOS screen, I realized I didn't put the USB stick in, and turned it off again, just put in the USB and it started up the Windows. I gotta install that, so that's gonna take a while. So hopefully, because I was on Windows 10 before on the PC, so I'll see what this is about. Because yeah, I might as well just go to Windows 11 while I'm already here. So yep, all right. Okay, check this out, guys. So this is the following day now. I've signed in. I did all the basic stuff, you know, drivers and all that. Took a little while to figure out, but yeah, the next day because of work and all that. So I was late last night. It was like almost midnight when I finished all that. Well, the last clip I showed you guys was about midnight. So yeah, everything looks to be running about right. I think I started downloading all the. Shout out the background though, for real. Started downloading all the launchers and stuff like that, just to get everything ready how I had it beforehand, and then I'll start downloading other games, see what's up. And now that we're here, yeah, tomorrow I've looked into another case. I'll show you guys when that comes in. It's supposed to come in tomorrow. Shout out Newegg because they came in clutch. Those things shipped right away basically. Yeah, it got here in like what, a day or two. Only because I ordered it at midnight last night, but yeah, it should get here tomorrow, and then we're gonna fix all this, and I'll show you a clip after all that because yeah, that's a mess. Janky setup, but yeah, tomorrow new case. I went with a white. I think it's a Corsair or something. It was like 120 bucks. Seemed like a good deal. And this time I made sure it said it fits the radiator on top, and I think on the side here it should fit somewhere. But I'll probably mount it on top because it just seems better that way. And yeah. But yeah, tomorrow I'll show you guys. I'll have to take everything apart. Probably won't show you guys that process again because, well, yeah, you probably already saw the video. And yeah, we'll change it out tomorrow. All right, guys, here we go again. Another day. So, finally got this thing in. 3500. What is this? Corsair case. This thing looks humongous. And then when I thought about it, I also bought these boxes of screws off Amazon. Since I was gonna have to wait, I thought I might as well buy them since I'm missing screws. So it was like $10 for this. It was like $120, I think. So we'll get this unboxed and then we'll just see if that radiator fits, because I'm guessing it will, because this thing's huge, but we'll see. Alright, here we go. I ripped it open. This thing out. It's all glass, but I don't want to drop it. Throw that up to the side. Okay, I don't want to mess up the mesh or anything like that. So here we go. Okay. There we go. There's that thing. Show you guys a close up here. So, comes with these, what is it, 4 fans I think installed. Right here. I think there's another one on top. Or no, it might be only 3, but yeah. There's that. Came with the hardware right there. I bought another box because I think I'll be rebuilding the PC. I basically took apart. Probably sell for a couple bucks. I'll just need a power supply and then a GPU. But I'll probably just sell it as is. See how much I can get for it, because I don't want to spend more money just to sell it. So if not, maybe I can find like a good deal on one of them online or something. But yep, here it is. I'll take apart the other PC and then try to put this back together. Look at this, guys. So look at the size comparison. So this thing, I'm sure this is way bigger than this, but way bigger. So yeah, look at this. Probably like 3 inches taller. A good ways back bigger, man. So this thing will probably have no problem fitting this in there. So yeah, I just popped this thing off. So yeah, it's got a hole support there. So for that, so I'm gonna start taking all this. I think I'll probably do time lapse of all this, because I don't want to let you guys watch all this once more. So we're gonna take all that apart. I'll probably set this up first and then start moving everything over. So probably be a time lapse for all this. Then I'll show you guys the end part at the end. All right. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought it would. I spent half that time looking for a freaking screwdriver, man. Finally, after like 5 minutes, I found it was sitting in my chair over there. And so it wasn't so hard, because first of all, I didn't take everything apart on the motherboard. I basically kept it all intact. And then I pulled out that first, I unscrewed it first, and then second came the power supply. And yeah, everything came together. I'm not sure if it's not all modular, so that it would. I didn't know if it was or not. The only thing left on here is just the front buttons. I don't even know what case this was. This is how I got it. No idea what kind of case this is or anything. That's why I was thinking of getting a case at first, but then I was like, I can make this work. But as you guys already saw, it did not work. So now I'll start moving everything around into the other one. See how long that will take. That will be probably another time lapse. So I'll catch you guys when I'm done with that. Alright guys, finally I'm back with you. This is the cable management. Pretty messy, but who cares? Nobody sees that stuff. There's the front. Here, actually, I'm gonna put you guys down here for a bit. This is the most important part, guys. The stickers. Peel these things off. Oh yeah, look at the chrome. And these stickers up here. Oh, listen to that. Satisfying. Got it up. I'm gonna start installing the panels here. Oh yeah, I didn't show you guys the rest of them. What's it called? The time lapse, because my phone was ready to die, and we don't want that happening again like yesterday. Oh, it's a heavy boy. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah. Crystal clear. Oh yeah. Now only thing is, let's see if you'll power up. Okay, now we're back. I had to readjust my desk because there's a little thing that my other PC fit in, but this one didn't. It's bigger, so I had to take that off. It was right here. I won't be able to put that back on. So, piece of wood. But, moment of truth, I think I got it all plugged up. I think. And, okay. LEDs. Those LEDs. Let's go. These ones, though, we're supposed to turn on too, I think. Actually. Well, the fans are running. They're supposed to be, I think, LED. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be LED, but unless I just didn't plug them in, I think I did though. Well, I gotta look that though. Oh. There's that. She's running. Never doubted myself. What can I say? I just came there a couple times. Screwed up way too much. There we are. Okay, guys. All right. So I started up and everything. I went into the BIOS screen. Freaking. It was. I don't know if you guys heard in the last clip, but these fans, the new ones, were running really, really fast. So I had to change the settings for that and just turn them down a little bit. I put the smart mode on and everything, so they go up when temperature speeds are up and all that. So yeah, everything's running all good, what I can tell, and yeah, that'll be it. That's about it. Look, the final product. Really proud of this. Not gonna lie, got me hyped. This first PC building, whatever, it's got me really hyped. So I don't know. Well, thanks. I'm gonna close it out now. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.